Today, I am doing the impossible. Front sway bar bushings. You cannot take the front sway bar out of a Mazda 3 or a MazdaSpeed 3, first and second generation, unless you pull the whole front subframe out. I couldn't find a video on even the bushings. I did find a review on someone that managed to do it without removing this front subframe. So today we are, like I said, doing the impossible. We're gonna try and install these into the first gen MazdaSpeed 3 without removing the front subframe. And I have an idea of how we're gonna do that. So your sway bar bushings are right there. Your two control arm bolts are in the way of where you can actually see that nut. So we're gonna drop those control arm bolts down to start. If I have to, I might take the control arm out, but I think we should be good. Those bolts look like they're maybe a 17. You can see them right there, just behind that bolt. That's probably a 17 or a 14. And I think we should be able to get that, no problem. I'm gonna start by dropping these just down enough. I don't necessarily want to take them all the way out. Now I could see the bolt. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Now we're going to get really creative here. We're going to go ahead, take out that bolt first. I'm going to try to show you guys as best as I can. It will be hard because it will be tight squeeze. This is a 14 mil. So I have decided I'm going to take that arm out just so I can get that access. It's a good time to replace this anyway. Okay, so our arms have dropped off. Now we have so much room in here to get these. So I got my 14. As you guys can see, I could grab it here. Use the double wrench technique. And it breaks off really nice. And I could grab our ratcheting wrench. Do the rest. Easy. The other one's gonna be a little tricky, but I'll show you the trick for that too. There it is. That's one. So funny enough, you can actually get onto this one as well from this side. So we'll be able to crack it that way. Again, we're gonna bring the wrench up there. Get it locked on. Double wrench again. Oh, I can do that all with my left hand. They're not that bad. Those bolts won't be too seized up. Go ahead. Get the ratcheting in there. We did it! Hot piece. Just comes off because that just holds it in. Take it off. And there's your old sway bar mount. Here's your comparison of the old one and the new one. These are, I think they call it Mevotech. I think it's kind of equivalent to like Moog and stuff. I'm not entirely sure. It is the same size though, all throughout. I really don't know how to tell if these are blown. I mean, like this like flexes really good, and I mean this one's just like pretty solid. So I guess we'll kind of see once we put it back in. I am chasing some clunking issues, but we will put this in facing this way into the cart, just like that. Now I'm not too sure about sway bars, but you might want to throw some grease or something in there just so it doesn't squeak. I don't know how that all works, but just FYI. So here we have the sway bar. We need to go ahead and put this on there. So we're in place there. I want to make sure it's pushed all the way to the back. There is a piece on the bar that will kind of tell you that it is. I'm going to go ahead and start using my ratcheting wrench and getting these tightened. So these might actually be the wrong size. I think these might be for a Mazda 3 bar. That gap right there, I don't think should be like that. So make sure that when you're ordering from Rock Auto that the part numbers don't match and that these are meant for this car. I think this is, I swear they did it right. Hopefully that doesn't make noise. What these are supposed to be torqued to, I can't really, well actually you could probably get a little torque wrench in there, but with the trusted double wrench, and call it a day. So we're all connected back together. I'm gonna go ahead and zap our lower control arm back in. There it is. This whole side of the car is now torqued down. It's starting to look pretty new in there, all those new parts. Oh, let's go ahead and drive. See how this feels. So me personally, I am listening to clunking over bumps and side to side kind of swing. So far so good. Oh, we did it. We fixed it. Oh, I think we fixed it. You guys have no idea. This thing was making the most atrocious noise on the planet. Oh, it's so good. Now I can hear the rear ending, so that's next. I am so thankful that that fixed it. And that's the trick complete and working. I am so thankful to have that sound fixed. If you guys are having clunking sounds and you've done like control arms, like everything, I've never had a car make sound from the front sway bar bushings. And I've never really done them just because I thought you had to take the subframe out. I apologize for not showing the other side as my camera actually died, but hopefully I got the idea through to you guys. I'm sure there's some way that you guys could take those out without taking the control arms out. Like I said, either replace them while you're doing it because it made it so much easier. At the end of the day, it's better than taking the subframe out. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you guys enjoyed or if this helped you out at all, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Leave a like on the video and comment down below if you have any questions or comments regarding the sway bar bushing. There's also really good bushings that you can get for these cars, which I would highly suggest. And maybe I'll just do them on the sedan as well. Other than that, like I said, so much easier than I thought. And I'm so happy that I was able to make this video for you guys. Other than that, thank you so much once again. Keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next one.